Questions, please.
What is it about Thomas that you seem to play really well against him?
I don't know. I just played it well. Obviously, beating him last year, gave me a little bit more confidence. But I know that when I'm feeling good on the court and if I'm serving well and hitting my forehand well and moving well, then I know, I can give a lot of these guys a lot of trouble. So it's not necessarily just Tomas Berdych, but yeah, just a great match.
It's been such a big summer for you, winning the Wimbledon doubles, and now, of course, getting so far here, the win over Berdych. Can you talk a little bit about the Wimbledon doubles title and kind of what that meant?
Yeah, it speaks for itself. Just very, very, very special. It's Wimbledon. It's the biggest tournament, biggest stage in tennis, the center court, finals of Wimbledon, and to come out with a Grand Slam, title is pretty special. It's like a childhood dream, and yeah, so it's just been a nice reward for the the struggle with the injury and putting in a lot of hard work and trying to stick to the process and everything. Felt like that's a nice reward.
I know it was around this time last year, I guess, where you really made a charge to the career high ranking you eventually achieved, and then I guess you lose some momentum, obviously, with the injury this year. How long does it take to get back, maybe, after the injury, to feel where maybe you were prior to?
For me, it didn't take long at all. I've just been injured for a very long time. I was having, that injury lasted until the week before Wimbledon, and then pretty much as soon as I was pain-free, I felt like I was making huge progress every week, and it didn't take long for me to feel like I was playing well and get my confidence back. So it was more about getting healthy than trying to find my game after I got healthy. So it was just figuring out what was wrong and getting to the bottom of that was the key.
How much time did you miss?
Well, I didn't really miss that much time. I was playing tournaments, but I was having relapses and I was having pain. I didn't know what was wrong, which made it very difficult to concentrate. And anytime I had some pain, I wasn't sure, because with the first diagnosis, the guy told me I wouldn't be able to play for 6 months, and so it was just a really messy time. And then yeah, I just kind of saw somebody who figured it all out, and then ended up not being too complicated of a fix, and so now it's very, very manageable, and should be no problems now, and feeling good. So.
Based on that original 6 months, it's possible you could have missed.
Well, yeah, the issue was I was playing, but before the clay court season, for example, after Miami, I had a relapse. I didn't play for 10 days at all, and then I played points for the first time for 30 minutes before my match in Monte Carlo, and then then I felt like I was playing a little bit better, and then 10 days later I had another relapse, and it was just but because we didn't know what was happening, and that's ended up being simple once you figured it out.
So when you guys won Wimbledon, I saw the video press conference, and you and Jack Sock were both kind of in a state of giddy disbelief, and at one point you almost couldn't really finish your own sentences. And I'm wondering, how long did it take to sink in? Has it actually sunk in yet? Because do you kind of occasionally pinch yourself and go, Wimbledon champion? And because even tonight, right after match point, you had this look on your face that just seemed like, I just couldn't tell if it was just a reaction to winning this match or there was something bigger going on. Because there's a kind of happiness that seemed more than just one match happiness.
Yeah, it's just a relief. I think just like I was just finished saying the last question, that everything I was dealing with this year, just kind of really happy to be playing tennis normally again, without and just enjoying my time on the court and being healthy and being able to compete, and then just feel like yeah, it was a huge win for me today. So I was very happy and relieved and yeah, just excited about how I'm playing right now.
No? Any other questions?
What are your thoughts of your next match against Geraldo?
Yeah.
Have you played him before?
I have not. I don't think so. No. Yeah, very tough match. I mean, he's been having the best year of his career right now. I feel like he's going deep into every tournament he's playing, and so it's going to be a very tough match for sure. I'll just go out there, do my best, and try to take the confidence from today and play loose and go for it and see how it goes.
Do you think you should have stopped playing earlier this year when you were not feeling 100%? Looking back, playing through at the right call, or how do you? Now it's pretty much in hindsight.
It's difficult because I wouldn't really know what to do if I stopped. Like it was up and down, like I would start feeling okay, and then it would come back, and then I'd start feeling okay. Oh, maybe now it's good, and because we didn't actually know what was wrong, was the problem. Was that
what was typically wrong?
I don't get into it, but just a typical kind of a lower back issue, but. Yeah, so just not knowing exactly what it was at the time made it difficult to make the right call, and we made a judgment call, and we decided to play. And I mean, looking back, it's hard to say if it was the right move or not, because I think even though I missed tournaments and maybe mentally wasn't there, I still improved technically, and I feel like I'm a better player right now than I was last year. It's just I feel like I just have to get a little bit of confidence, get a little bit hot, a tournament here or there, and I think I can play much better now than this time last year.
How does it make a difference for you as a player, whether you're on stadium court or like on one of the peripheral courts? I mean, how does it matter?
Yeah, I think everybody handles it differently. I prefer center courts. I don't know. I just prefer playing in front of people, and on bigger stages I feel like I play better if I play, relaxed. That it's just, it's motivating to play in front of people in big stages, big matches, and so for me personally it helps. And yeah, but like I said, everybody handles it differently. Some people don't like the center courts, but yeah, I prefer.
Does dimension of the bigger court change your game at all?
I mean, it's a little bit. If you spend a smaller court, you tend to serve better for whatever reason. Just everything's like faster. It feels like the points are going quicker, and feels like you're serving on a ping pong table or something. But so that's the only part that changes in terms of the game. I think the rest of it is just being like the motivation part, playing for a lot of people is the biggest difference for me.
So it brings out the showman in you. That fair to say?
Sorry?
Does it bring out the showman in you? So.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, yeah, it's when the crowd gets into it. I feel like I'm a pretty emotional guy. Like I have a lot of positive emotions, and if there's a big crowd and they're into the match, it usually helps me. And so yeah, I think that part of it is highly responsible for why I play better on center courts. I think I just emotionally really get into the match, and I get fired up and focused, and there are no distractions. And I know I'm on TV, so I can't do any crazy stupid stuff. So I have to be.
Obviously, Canadian tennis is huge right now, and you're going into the Rogers Cup, where not only is it a big tournament because you're home, the home slam, but also you have a lot of points to defend.
Mm-hmm.
So how big is it to get this kind of your health and your singles kind of back on track this week?
Yeah, it's good timing. It's great. Yeah, I've been asked that question a lot, but I haven't. I don't put any pressure on myself, or because I know that I'm playing well. I know that it's just a matter of time, and if it's going to be this week or Rogers Cup or a couple weeks after, or a month after, for me it doesn't matter if I'm staying healthy and I'm improving the way I am. Then I just know it's a matter of time when I'll have some big results and get in the groove of winning a lot of matches and stuff. So for right now, it's great that I'm here in the quarters, and that's it's great obviously because I am defending points now. But it doesn't really change my outlook on the situation, or even if my ranking were to drop, I wouldn't really be panicking just because of how I feel like I'm playing right now.
Last questions. We have special guests for you, Vasek.
All right.
Go ahead.
How did it feel when you won?
How did it feel when I won? It was great. It was, especially because Tomas is such a great player and he's a top 5 player, so it was that much more special to win in front of you guys on center court here. So yeah, just a very, very happy feeling when you win any tennis match, but especially this one here.
So I saw you on the practice court before your match. What were you talking to your coach about?
What were we talking? Yeah, we were talking a little bit of tactics. Because I played Tomas last year, so we were just kind of discussing the match that I played with him last year about how to play him again this year, and it seemed to work. So we just was trying to stay relaxed, but talking about the match that was coming up.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.